Hello, all. This is Dr. Dave Maslach talking to you about reciprocity.com. The E is written with a 3. And in this particular video, I'm going to be talking about how to actually get rid of your distractions when you are studying or while you're studying. So I'm going to give you 9 different ways to avoid distractions. I'm a professor of innovation strategy and entrepreneurship, and I myself have struggled with the idea of distractions or having distractions my whole life. I've had a really difficult time concentrating and focusing for a very, very long time. In fact, I have a history of when I was younger. I didn't do very well in school until about midway through grade school, and I started doing a little bit better. And I think this is part of this ability to maintain distractions. And then when I went to college, I went and did an engineering degree and then a PhD in business. And in these particular moments are very helpful for me to sort of use these techniques to avoid distractions, because I'm an extremely I get distracted extremely easily in a number of different ways. That's all I'm going to say at this moment. So the first one is turn off your phone and the internet. I did that. That's how I got through graduate school. I'd go to the library and turn off the internet on my computer. I know some computers is harder to do, but if you can do that, that's going to help out a lot and keep you very focused to get through graduate school or get through your undergraduate program. It's very, very helpful. The next one is just making sure you get sleep on a regular basis. Anytime you get less than 6 hours of sleep, you're just robbing from your future in order for you to be able to perform. So don't stay up late as much as you possibly can. You're gonna be very distracted. Anytime I do that, even to this day, if I stay up or if I can't get sleep and that kind of thing, I'm very distracted the next day and I'm not nearly as productive. The third one, this is actually an interesting one that I use on a regular basis at this moment because I've learned it's very, very effective. It's just use earplugs. You know, those little kind of earplugs, those little tiny things. Those, put them in your ears when you're studying, and that drowns out a lot of noise. When I was a kid, I used to put my fingers in my ears until I actually started using earplugs, and that helped out tremendously. It still does. When I'm in the office, my office is pretty noisy, so I put earplugs in, and that reduces a lot of distraction, keeps you focused a lot, and maintains your focus a lot more and concentration a lot more. The fourth one, this is how I got through engineering school, even though I have all of these issues with distractions and concentration and things. I'd go to the library to go to study corrals. I don't know if everybody calls them that, but the things where there's blinders on either side, that really, really helps, because then you're just staring at a blank wall in front of you. And that's how I was able to get through some pretty tough courses and do pretty well in those particular courses. The fifth thing that you should probably try out is do some timers and use timers. I know it seems kind of strange, but set a timer such that you are doing a certain amount of work and then take a break. So my schedule that works quite well for me is about 45 minutes to an hour, and every 45 minutes to an hour I'll take a 5-minute break, go to the bathroom, come back. And that helps. It keeps you regenerating along the way. The sixth thing is sometimes this is helpful, particularly with sort of monotonous tasks. If you're trying to stay focused, is have a song in your brain or something like that you can kind of play along. And that will help you, as long as it's sort of methodical, that'll help you study and help you keep you focused and keep you energized. Part of it is just feeling bored along the way. And if you can kind of keep that boredom at bay, that helps out a lot. That's a really simple trick. The seventh one, and I do this all the time, I drink coffee. I drink, and unfortunately, I probably don't drink as much as some people, but I'll drink a cup of coffee or a couple cups of coffee in the morning and one in the afternoon, and that really does help me calm my thoughts down and gets me sort of focusing on particular things. So the caffeine, whether it's tea, whatever, that does help for me, and I'm not recommending that across the board for everybody. I know that stimulants are, it depends on who you are, but that does help for me. The eighth thing is, avoid trying to get too much help from others. I know that seems counterintuitive if you're struggling with your work. is try to do it yourself. Solve that particular problem yourself rather than going to somebody else. That really does help along the way, so that rather than being distracted, anytime I go get somebody else's help, that's at least an hour of my time that's gone. Doesn't matter if it's a small thing and I'm just distracted and I lose focus and stuff. So try to keep focus. And even if you're like tempted, I need help on this, I need to go, not just struggle through it, and you'll find that you can actually solve a lot of problems that way, and not being distracted along the way. And the ninth thing that, ninth thing that I'd recommend, and I do this more now, is get exercise. What I used to do is do like a big sprint of exercise or a big chunk of exercise for an hour or something like that. But what I try to do now is every couple hours I'll get up and get some exercise and go for maybe a 15-minute walk or a little jog or something like that. Really minor, but just get your blood flowing and get all of that. I call it like plaque on my brain. It gets kind of built up on my brain. I try to use that to remove all of that sort of that plaque. That sort of, and I'm sure you know that feeling, right? That you feel very just distracted or distractible, and anytime you get to that moment, just leave and go for it. Get some sort of exercise, whatever it is. Push-ups, go for a run, go. And I'm not saying like, run for an hour or whatnot. Just go for a little thing. Like just it'll seem strange going for a 10-minute run or whatnot, but it helps a lot. So that's what I would recommend. Those 9 different things. Turn off the phone and the internet on your computer if you can. Get sleep. Use earplugs. Put them in your ears. Use study corrals. Use timers to reward yourself. Find some sort of song or method in your brain. Try coffee or tea. Avoid talking too much to others or getting help from others, and then get some exercise as much as you can. So that's it. Have a good day, and hopefully you like these 9 ways to avoid distraction. Do appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe, and check that little bell, I guess, when you do subscribe. All right, take care. Bye.